So, hi everyone. Welcome if you're new. I'll turn the sound off. Yeah, so I don't really think many people have seen the community tab, but I mean, what's new? Thank you if you do interact there. I'm looking forward to when more people interact there because I do like my written channelings as well. What if I just raise your vibration? Your intuitive feelings are accurate messages from the angels. So I've picked up that card by mistake, but as we know, there's never any mistakes around here, including if you've randomly come across this channel. There might be a message for you. So on a Tuesday at 6:30 UK time, it's just after that just now. I'm always, well, I'm not always, I'm sometimes a bit late, sometimes I'm on time. I'd stopped doing that for a while because I just didn't have as much energy. But when I have got energy, I will do it. So I'll just sort of hang about and see if anyone arrives. But if not, I'll just channel some collective messages and then I'll go because I have filmed 3 videos today. They weren't all too long or anything, but I mean, because I obviously do, if you're not new, you know that I do channel very long videos. What does this say? Oh, the reward. Celebrate your magnificence and stand still on your power from fear to fuel. So that's going to mean something to someone. They're all meaning something. Divine discernment, step back to find clarity. So I feel a divine masculine has stepped back to find the clarity that they need. All the divine masculines are going to resonate with this. Hi, Nathan, I'll read that in a minute. And it's given them the power that they need from standing still in hermit mode. And now these are the masculines that want to get the reward, which is union. So that's not all, but that's what's coming through. And it's because of a feminine staying in your light, one with the sun, be the light. Because you shone the light, it helped this masculine realize that they needed to untangle themselves from codependency because we've got enjoy your own company, me time. So you see how that works. The feminine has done the same, untangled from codependency and anything that was holding you back, basically. Anyone and anything that was holding you back, including your own fear and negative thinking and whatever was going on, and you enjoyed time alone. And now this masculine is mirroring. All right. And look, you've won the lottery. Make room for wonderment. So that's the message that wanted to come through. Right, now let me see what you're saying, because I realised why you might be getting psychic attack. It's because you're Chiron. So, hey, I did a live last night. Where are you doing these lives, Nathan? Because when I clicked on your name, it didn't say you had any videos. So, where are you doing them? Hey, Claire, I did a live last night about getting hijacked and spiritual attack at the same time and how I'm reclaiming back my power. Well, good for you. That actually kind of fits with what I'm saying. But that is because the Venus right now is conjunct your Chiron. So that's why you could be having some quite intense times coming there. So just make sure that you remember what I said about how to protect your energy. Make sure that you are doing that every day religiously. That's what you have to do. So don't slack on that. You or anyone out there that resonates with. And while we're on it, because you've mentioned that, let's see what fuckery is going on. So what fuckery is going on in the collective? And Nathan, if you'd like a free card, then just let me know. Oh, right, that's the one I was trying to find. But I was like, I did put in Wolf Dude and I couldn't find it. I'll remember. Wait a minute. Let me just find it now. Right. So it's. Yeah, because I even put in Wolf Dude Nathan and everything. And it was like Wolf Dude 1. I think I was missing the 1. That's what it was. Wolf Dude 1. Ah, here we go. Right. Okay. I've found you. Oh, there we go. Oh, so proud, Nathan. Love it. Love it. Right. I've found you, so I'll keep it on that phone. Right, okay. So okay, before we do your ones then, well actually maybe the fuckery ones are actually will I just shuffle them? Shuffle these. What is it? I might choose another one to go with a card, because what is there anything Nathan needs to know from these cards? Anything about the fuckery? Toxicity. Now again, remember I call these the fuckery, but the thing is, just to get you in the picture, this is like the Silent Heart cards and the Love Oracle. So there is actually a lot of amazing cards in these too. But so it's a bit like, it's like another Russian roulette deck. But yeah, for toxicity to come out, I mean, how's that for clarifying, you know, what you're going through there? And then we've got in the back, I act like I don't care when deep down I really do. So I'd imagine that's going to be from your twin. And I just cut the deck at, will you give me a second chance? So I don't know if she's caught up to that part of the timeline, but that's coming through. I just wanted, I want to get a message from here. And actually, you know, that makes sense to me. So because the Venus in Scorpio is conjunct your Chiron, it's like, you know, that could either really hurt for somebody that's got that. And I'm looking at sacrifice, and it still could, but it makes sense if you're seeing it as you're reclaiming your power, because it's like, rather than cowering away and feeling victimized and like you're being attacked all the time, you know, you're speaking up, you know what I mean? And you're being seen. So, and that's what Chiron's about. When you transcend the wounding of it, you know, you step into your healer. So yeah, that's how I would see that. And it's like me as well. So it's conjunct my Pluto. So like I said, like it's you know, what it's like, it's, I was about to say I was about to sing Love Hurts, right? But then I heard Love Stings. Yeah, you know, the bit out it. The wedding singer, when he's like, I don't know, that big song. It's quite funny. That's what I heard though. But it's like the way that I take my power back is I just work with the energy and I give out the big intense love messages that people need. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I love it. Right, okay. So what does Nathan need to hear? And if anyone else is there, if you speak to me and I can give you a card. Just saying you're live, so saying hey, but about to drive home, so turning off for my safety. Yes, that is wise to do. If you'd like a card, I'll pull you one for replay, Charlotte. And hello. Right, so what's Nathan's card from here? Those other ones were a bit short. Nothing real can be threatened. That fits with what I'm saying. How can you actively participate in creating heaven on earth by not letting the fear win? Boom, drop the mic, love it. I feel like it's just a continuation of things that I said to you when we were on that Zoom. Oneness is the way. How can you show more compassion and acceptance towards those who don't understand? Yeah, people of a lower vibration, I don't usually say that, the people that spiritually attack others that are out helping create the heaven on earth and the new earth. It's those people are always going to be there, do you know what I mean? But it's really just always comes down to, it's like what I say all the time about when I talk about people that gossip about you and all that as well. It's like, well, you either choose to let the fear win and those people win, or you let love win. I mean, that's absolute cringe and cheese, but do you know what I mean? And that doesn't need to be about romantic love. That can just be like, you're doing something that is fun, that helps other people. So don't let other people stop you from doing what lights you up and helps other people. It's a bit wordy, but I know what I mean. I haven't seen Charlotte reply yet, but I'm assuming she will want one. But until I see Charlotte's reply, Charlotte might not be able to reply actually. Take responsibility for your life as a creative adventure. How can you live with more meaning, integrity, and truth? Feels like a bit of a follow-on from last night, Charlotte, but that's your one. Got the hiccups now. And the same one is on the back for you. Oneness is the way. How can you show more compassion and acceptance to those you don't understand? So see, that's interesting that kind of came through last night. And it's coming through for both of you that, you know, that we've got to show compassion to the people that basically psychically attack us or literally attack us or whatever. It's when the light is shining, the dark, you know, The dark likes to come in. So, right, okay, so I think I just want to pull one of these cards, and yeah, so I'm working on a start. Wait a minute, I'm working on getting a started Oracle deck from my twin. We'll be posting new content. Go you! You're on a roll. So look at all this that's up, and you never even booked that thing that you're Nathan. I'm holding you accountable to that. I hope you're going to do the follow up, not for me, but for you, because I remember you'd identified what you wanted to do. But I'll give you a bit of time in between. But I'm loving this. I'm loving this momentum. Oh, you're working on getting a Starseed Oracle deck from your trip. Right, okay, I get you. You mean that one there? The other one that good stuff. Right, okay. So I'm just gonna pull one of these, the Hero's Journey Dream Oracle. And to be honest, like I might just go because I don't know, I just had a strong, I just wanted to show up, you know what I mean? And I just had a strong feeling. I feel it was a message, whatever came through at the start that people needed, because I've actually filmed 3 videos today. So I've had my tea, like, but I just, you know, makes sense. I've not got much energy. How much good can you handle? Explore the upward spiral of grace. So right away, I feel this is about get ready to receive. Yeah, get ready to receive good in your life. Because I feel it's like when people get overwhelmed. I mean, I've channeled about that for the past freaking nearly 9 years. But it's like I really do feel a period of difficulty is behind some of you that are going to resonate with this. Look at this. That's what I've literally just said. Stand up and be recognised. Behold, you're the inspiration you've been looking for. So how much good can you handle and stand up and be recognised? Is that or is that not like what I've just said to you? And you know the synchronicity here, it's 39 and 40, and I'm 39 going to be 40. So it's like that's why I'm one of the people that are here to lead the way for people to do that, because that's what I need to do as an Aries. Love it. Love it. Next, would you like a wee personal card before I get on a roll with reading these? Because is this me saying I'm not going to be here long and now I'm going to be here hours? I thought it looked like nobody was coming and it's like, or not that many. But I'll wait and see if you want one. Good, I'm glad to hear that, Nathan. It's in the air, you know what I mean? It's time. What have we got for next? And sorry, I'll reply to people. Sorry, not sorry. I don't reply until I feel it's time. But I've seen some people's comments today, and wait a minute, what did you say? So you weren't feeling too hot yesterday, and now you've got a lot of energy. Was that the gist? So again, you know, actually, Nick, see for you personally, that again, like Nathan, you will have felt the shift of because I kept saying Venus was in Scorpio today, and it actually happened yesterday, so it made sense why. Thanks. I was trying to find my red jumper, and like I grabbed this, and I was like, I don't know if that even fits me, but it's but I'm wearing it with my look. I'm matchy. I'm wearing it with my jammy bottoms, so but it feels very Venus and Scorpio, so get used to seeing a little bit of red. But if I can find my red jumper, I've got a couple of red jumpers, but because I was just like I haven't worn red for a while. What was I going to say? Yeah, the Venus going into Scorpio yesterday, you really would have felt that. So that makes sense that you weren't feeling that great because, yeah, they're not red jammies and like they're not like they're not like well, I don't know what I'm trying to say, but they're not like sexy red jammies. Do you know what I'm saying? Like they're like actually very not like quite like down to them. Like the t-shirts a bit. I don't know. Every time I wear it, I'm like, it's just not. But they're fucking comfy. Who gives a fuck? Time and a place. Do you know what I mean? They're comfy. Yeah, I really do feel you would have felt that intensity. So it made sense when you said that you were not feeling so great. Okay, so and remember when I done that on Sunday as well, that's an energy clearing. So everybody that sort of, especially if you strongly resonate with the messages, make sure you drink loads of water and get loads of rest. It's basically, it's healing. So, right, what does next need? To receive, you must release. What can you let go of? What do you want to receive? Now, I don't know if you just saw what I said before you came on here, but that makes sense. It's everyone's messages are tying in together because they always do. Also, oh, wait a minute. Today is today the 5th or the 6th. Something significant might be. There's something significant about today for you, and you're saying you've got a lot of energy today because there's a 5 on it. Yeah, it's the 5th today, isn't it? To receive, you must release. What can you let go of? What do you want to receive? So, and that ties on from, so there's something you need to forgive, or there's something you need to let go of in order for you to receive. And these are the cards I read before you came on. How much good can you handle? Explore the upward spiral of grace. And what I get is it's like the darkness is clearing and it's a time of good coming in now for people. But it's like, are you open to receive it? Because sometimes people can get overwhelmed. Like, you know what I mean? Because people have seen that with me over the years. Like, it's like, I'm actually fine with this. I've tried, like, do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know how to say it, but it's like, it's like, yeah, I'm comfortable with the way that it's growing. But like before, I used to get really overwhelmed, or like, say if there was like about 20 people all fucking firing shit at me on this live, I could get quite overwhelmed. But like, you know what I mean? Just there's something about just take it one step at a time, because there's a card down here that says that. One step at a time. Lots of little steps make big dreams come true. And that's why, that's why my premise for my challenge is fuck it, let's go. It's like, just take one step. Like you've done that. It's like whenever anyone needs to get unstuck, just like you only need to take one step, just don't stay stuck. Yeah, stand up and be recognised. Behold the inspiration you've been looking for. Love it. Right, now I'm going to read these. Unless, is there anyone lurking that wants to speak up for a card? Because like I said, I've not got loads. I'm not too tired, but I've not got loads and loads of energy. It's more just it's cold in here because that heater's shite. And I just want to go through where the decent heater is. And I don't know, find a film or catch up on Made in Chelsea. I was watching that like 4 a.m. or something this morning. My whole Sunday was an energy clearing healing. Good. Right. Okay. So the hero's journey. Let's see what these say. I'll keep my eye out if anyone else. So if anyone else is there and you want either a free card or you want, oh shit, I never put that in. Or you want the paid options, then oh, fuck, where's the yeah. I'm not foreseeing anyone's wanting that today, but if they do, then I'm here. That doesn't all fit in though. I'll take that bit out and then I'll right, and I'll just again, I'm going to go off in a minute anyway, but I'll just so yeah, basically the same as what I done. What day's today? I keep saying last night. It was Sunday. Same as what I done on Sunday. If someone wants the chakra spread that I done for Charlotte, I could do that. Or if you want, by the way, they keep showing me things from the vow and the algorithms. By the way, the messages are really fucking intense. The ones I'm filming today, the chakra one and I've just picked up these. What is it? So twice I love you has come out of this chatty deck. And I want to tell you how I feel. So that's in the collective. But people can love you and want to tell you how they feel and not do it, remember? So just to be a realist there. What else? So why have I picked up these? Actually, we do need to do a bit of that because it's good for the energy. We've got to catch it in the moment. So because of where it is in my chart, it's like, I'll just zone out and why have I picked this up? So many things remind me of you. I've been seeing loads of my numbers today in synchronicities on steroids. Like I can't see, does it say date like the day we had together, Claire, which is next level for me. Exciting. I regret lying to you. Okay, so someone's divine masculine's higher self is coming in saying, so many things are reminding me of you and I regret lying to you. So you may be aware that they've lied. You may be aware that they've lied to you. Or you might be like, I don't know what you've lied about. So let's see what. I remember every detail of that day. I think that's something Venus and Scorpio, if you know what I'm saying. I don't think that's how you walk around the park. But anyway, what else? And I hide behind material things. So again, that, not to kind of go finding out the truth, trust me, I was going to say not to go too thingy in it, because it's like, it could be different things for different people. Find that the truth that someone has found out is that how much this connection means to them now that they've awakened. And what else? Yeah, obstacles, karma, soul contract, things to learn, need more healing, complications, divine time, and more awakening needed. And that makes sense of what we're saying. Someone is still in the process of what I would call stirring. But I feel when they were fast asleep, they've lied about something to you. So they've lied about their feelings, but also that's complicated, because somebody might not have seen it at the time, like they're lying if they weren't awake. You know what I mean? But it's something like somebody's lying about their feelings. But I also feel there is something else, because of the Venus and Scorpio. I'm digging deep in that, and that is like secrets, and can be like secrets to do with love and romance, and let's see if a third party comes out here. Tortoise, in their shell, slow moving, clammed up, silent, slow and steady, withdrawn, introvert, shy, insecure, wise. Well, no, that doesn't seem too shady for whoever this is for. It's just somebody's like, very slow to open up. Wounded, intense emotional pain, fear, depression, emotionally unavailable, scared, defensive, triggered, and healing. This is someone still in a dark night of the soul. So, but they are shattered about this awakening and their feelings, and it's just all very intense. Sudden change, shocking oh my god, that makes sense. If that's why they got me to say that. So the clip that's flashed up in the algorithm is the Vow dizzy spells. So I know the bit that is. It's basically where the guys, Channing Tatum is talking to and Luke begging. That's the card I don't. It always makes me want to sing begging, begging you. And I don't know the rest of the words. I don't know if it's relevant. But it's the guy it's like he's at their engagement party. So this could have something to do with something as well. I keep picking up on all this stuff. And it's like the one that's getting married puts his foot in it and says something, and the wife's like, what? Or the fiance's like, what? And then the Leo, the Channing Tatum character, saves him, and he's like, oh, and he describes something out of a band, and he's like, he describes something about going dizzy right before you have a great idea for a song. But it's like they're telling me it's like somebody's dizzy with love. Is that not a song? I'm so dizzy, my head is spinning. Right, what is that? Because I don't even know who that's by, but I know it is a song. You're making me think, like literally, someone is like lovesick. Someone's lovesick. Wanting you back, regretful, apologises, wanting a second chance, desperation, needing you life or death needy. Some of these cards are extreme, I know, but we'll just roll it. But yeah, look, it's the same card that's come out. Someone's really quite, someone's like shy, but it's like they may only be shy with you. Again, that's a familiar story for a lot of masculines. But and then that's quite shit, because it can make you look like you're talking shit when you say that. But it's more that this person has never felt these feelings before, and they don't know what the fuck to do. And the dark night is, so it's all pretty shite, really. So sorry to laugh, but it's like fucking hell. But even though they don't know what to do and they don't know what to say, they're coming in. Reunion. This is quite like all the other ones I've picked up on. Twin flame union, coming back together, oneness, reconciliation, meeting the one, spending time together, divine marriage. So, go easy on whoever this tortoise is. Right, what have we got here? So, Because they're going to turn into the hair, I just heard. So someone's going to go from doing fuck all to coming in fast. I saw my flame in my dreams last night, but he was ghosting me. Fucking hell, you know what I mean? Anything else? Any more details? My I am just popped up. Alan installed that, but I'm going to install it again on my new phone. I haven't even, by the way, I haven't even charged my new phone. I'm just like, whatever. That's like how chill to be about a union, actually, or even a reunion. Like, I've got a new phone that I was really excited about, and it's still sitting there. I haven't even charged it. It's just be chill. You know what I mean? I'm exactly where I need to be to attract my perfect partner. Oh my God, see how that fits with what I just said? Thank you for chipping that in. I love it. That really just fits with what I just said. When you said that, I got lying to myself. Put your arms around me, baby. Put your arms around me, baby. I don't like that song, but that's a song, isn't it? The battery's 80. Oh, your battery's 88. Dizzy, my head is spinning. Like, yeah, but what is it though? Who sings that? Right, who is this masculine that has interrupted the live stream? I want to see. Oh my God, look at really. I forget fucking free. Like, again, I've been doing this 9 years next summer, right? Why do I still get freaked out? But I'm telling you, I'm really freaked out today. I'm really, really freaked out with it. What was the one I just, the one I done quickly before, like I literally just wolfed down my baked tatty before, because you'll see me saying, oh, this is going to be short. And then it was 45 minutes, but that is short for me. But long story short, I felt that the masculine had felt that you were married in a past life. So that's only going to be specific to whoever resonates with that. And then I pulled out the past life card. I think I pulled out two, but anyway, the way it happened was all kind of crazy because it was like I said it first and then, but I do that all the time, but you have to see it. It just was like quite, because I just felt it. I do it all the time. I don't know. You have to see what I mean. I want you to see the real me now. I've been hiding from our love for too long. That really fits with what I've channeled. Somebody never showed you how they felt before, but they want you to see the real, they want you to see the real them now. No one ever loved me again the way you did. I never appreciated you until you were gone. Since you've been gone, I can't breathe for the first time. I'm so moving on, yeah. I can't sing that. That's somebody moving on from karmic energies because that doesn't fit with what I've just channeled. But it's like that person's like tried to find that love in other people. And what they've come to the conclusion is I've never found anyone that makes me feel as loved as what I did with you. And that's even if you weren't exchanging I love yous and everything. It's, you know, because love is a feeling, it's not a word. Do you know what I mean? I still have dreams about you and our happy times together. Oh, see how that fits with what you're saying. I'm looking forward to the Scorpio moon, just say. Yeah, those dreams are going to be a different kind of dream, I think. And well, some people's dreams are going to be reality, and fucking hell, that's going to be some kind of, feel sorry for the neighbours, whoever twin flame unions are getting it on then. Time passes by. No, time passes, but my feelings don't ever change, even though you no longer trust me with your heart. Yeah, so there's definitely there's some shady secrets here that this person needs to share. I'm feeling lost and I don't know what to do about it. Yeah, so again, we're going to need to get this. I mean, isn't it funny when I channel the higher self? It's like a loved one. I always see it's like a loved one coming in from the spirit world, except that it's the higher self, the soul of someone's divine masculine, or a wave, a collective of them. And these ones are like chatty cafes. Everywhere I go, I look around as if you'll magically be there. I kept up a facade to the world, but you always saw past that into my soul. And that's like what I said about this person shy with you and not with others. Or not as shy. You do something different to them. You do something to me, something deep inside. I'm sorry for judging you and hurting your feelings. I'm trying to move on, but thoughts of you still linger and I can't control them. Right, we've had enough of this now. We get it. You just need to come in and talk to the person. My twin has said, we have been married in several past lives. I have had visions of those lives, curious as to what happens when we actually get into true union. I wonder if that, I can't remember if, well, you can see if that one makes sense to you, the one that I done, but I want to work things out. Yeah, so that is a message from a collective that are, like I said, but just be aware that whoever it is I'm channeling here, they're still in quite a lot of hurt and pain and confusion during a spiritual awakening. But it is, I think this is what I channeled yesterday or the day before, but it's a strong desire to move forward, to make contact is what it is. Because you're the first person to make me feel this way, and I did already say that. This person hasn't felt these feelings before. And if they've got anywhere near it, they've felt it for you and they've ran away from it. And I could see myself with you in the future. But it's like, that's why I think I'm feeling that. I need another deck. It's like they could see themselves with you in the future, but I feel there's a worry that if they don't make that known to you, that won't happen. So this is definitely going to be like what I say all the time. I'm channeling for people. There's been big, long separations, and it's like so many things remind me of you. It's the same message with different decks. And I want to tell you how I feel. Yeah, that's what I was wondering. It's the same sort of energy as earlier. So it's like this person is not feeling like totally amazing, but they feel you leaving them behind. They feel you ascending. I sometimes I stay awake thinking about you. I think just take the sometimes away and put I stay awake thinking about you. And I'm grateful for the spiritual lesson. This person's starting to really understand this connection, or you are the person, and I can't stop shuffling. And they're seeking, yeah, look, this makes sense. They're seeking reassurance, wanting to know the future, scared of losing you, wanting to feel secure, missing you, wanting to be close again. So yeah, it's just basically, if this is you, it's like you're going through a lot in your life, you're going through your spiritual awakening, but you very much want to rekindle what it was you had with someone in the past. And when I say someone, it's been channel if you've randomly just come across. So I think it's what the feeling is here is it's honesty that's needed about where two people are at. Because it's like that we already saw this is it's going to be a union, it's reunion, union, all that, but it's like I think whoever this is for, it's going to need boundaries and taking it slow because somebody's still very much healing. I mean, we're all healing, but do you know what I mean? That was wounding and stuff like that, whatever it said. Right, what else do you need to know? Marriage. So again, I feel this might be tied into what I said about that. It's the same one that I've done today. So that makes sense. It's the same collective that what I said was this masculine knew instantly whenever it was you met that you were married in a past life. So that's quite heavy. So it's like internally, they're just like, I really feel like I've known them before, but it freaked them the hell out. And then you'll just have to watch the recorded one to see that how that all sort of. I mean, I haven't even watched it back yet because I've just been boom, boom, boom doing them all. But a marriage of souls is a union of two divine counterparts blending together. But I also feel your souls are really blending together, like the spiritual marriage has taken place. That sounded really heavy. Wait a minute, I've got that's I don't know if they're all there, but that's in this deck. It's like a wee fairies getting married, but it's like. Nah, I don't know. Oh, wait a minute. Why are they there? For fuck's sake, they're all. Jesus fucking Christ, man. Right. I've got one Zoom tomorrow that I thought was today. I've got all mixed up. So there's mix up in this connection too. And for the rest of the day, I'm tidying this up. I know I keep saying it, but I have to. It's getting on my tits. There's just fucking cards everywhere. So again, when I'm channeling like that, somebody's completely fed up of feeling this way and they have to just come out of where they are and tell the truth and hope for the fucking best. And I've just picked up Mary Magdalene. Sorry, that is absolute jokes. That is so funny. That's blown my fucking mind actually. Earlier in the video, I wanted to find this deck because I can see one of them over there and I've no idea where the rest are. And I just got the weirdest feeling when I said that. That's like somebody waking up and they can see some of their soul family or they can see their twin flame, but it's like they're I have no idea where the rest are. Do you know what I mean? It's like, oh God, that's really deep. It's like somebody realizing, yeah, remembering the past and past lives and oh God. But anyway, of all the cards to find, it's Mary Magdalene, and I would be wearing red. I don't wear red all the time. I should wear it more actually, because I do like it is one of my colour. Like the primary colours are my colour, but do you know what I mean? It's like I wear it when I feel like it on certain moons. And of all the ones to pick up that card, and they've made me wear red. And remember, that's what I see kind of Venus and Scorpio as, or like Venus in the 12th house, any kind of, but definitely when Venus is in Scorpio, it is like Jesus Mary Magdalene, because she was hidden away. You know what I mean? Mary Magdalene, teacher awakens. You have something important to share. Follow the inner call and don't let anyone stop you. How fucking much did that needs to be the thumbnail? Let me see on the delay. But it's like, and it's funny. I'm loving that I'm wearing the red with the red card. Sorry, that my Virgo, my son, my Aries son in the house of Virgo is loving that. Yeah, that thumbnail will do. Right, so my nose is really itchy. But yeah, see how that fits with what you're feeling called to do as well. Don't let anyone stop you. That's what I said. That's what I said at the start. Don't let people stop you. Right, okay, so what else do you need to know from this? I think we can end the message now, and I'll read the other cards. True love. True love comes when you least expect it, and there's the Mary Magdalene, the red rose again. Is Jesus kicking about here anywhere? Jesus, are you around here? Jesus. Just looking for Jesus around my office. Yeah. So just let go and let God. True love comes when you least expect it. But somebody's realised who their true love is. That's what that is. And it doesn't mean that they didn't know who they were before, but they've just realised that it's like this is the love of a lifetime and it's worth sacrificing whatever it is the person feels they need to sacrifice. It's pride, whatever, ego, it's something. Yeah, okay. God, that was intense, but I love it. Again, like I said, like you either love that kind of love, or it's no, you know what I mean. You're kind of more lukewarm. I ain't lukewarm with that shit, so I'm not going to channel it lukewarm either. Right, so I'm seeing the physical representations of mine every day at the moment, and bloody love it. Great. Was just going to say next minute you'll pull Jesus. Oh dear. Well, where there's Mary Magdalene, Jesus is always somewhere. Right. So, where is the fucking? Oh, there it is. Yeah, I'm going to read these and then I'm going to go because otherwise I'll sit here for hours and then I'll not have any energy for. I love love. Yes. Say yes to your higher calling. Be a human! Explanation mark. That's what they made me open up at. Right, 39. How much good can you handle? Explore the upward spiral of grace. How much good can you handle? How much love can you take? How much good can you endure before your fortress breaks? Oh. When that's kind of, if you think about it, that is kind of like what I just said. You know, intense love isn't for everyone. Intense connections aren't for everyone. And they aren't even for the people that they're actually for until they are ready for them. That'll make sense if you watch the other ones I've already filmed, because it was all just basically about somebody being ready before the other person and then the other person catching up. But it's like, yeah, when blessings come in, stop holding your breath, awaiting the other shoe to drop. You no longer need to feel that you're begging gifts from the universe. May your prayer not be for more, but that you have the eyes to see that what you've always wanted is what you've always had. Well, that's pretty deep. That really fits with everything I've filmed today. Perhaps you thought it was cute to be coy, shy, tortoise, and self-efficating. I think no, wait a minute. Effacing? I can't say it, but you know the one I mean. When given a compliment, an acknowledgement, or an appreciation, basically to bat it away. I said that weird. It is time to open your heart, breathe deeply, and receive blessings, knowing it is not just about or for you. With every gift you receive, you can give back to life. It is an energy exchange, a perpetuating spiral of appreciation that leads to more to appreciate. And that's why I'm always going on about gratitude, energy exchange. My throat went weird there. Someone, again, it's about finding it hard to get the words out. This spiral circulates upward, escalating you into higher realms of consciousness. Again, this is about those of you that are, your consciousness is expanding. It's happening to all of us, but you know, I mean, some people, when it's happened for the first time, it's quite full on, to say the least. Instead of questioning what you did to deserve all this goodness, so this is about people that don't feel like they deserve these connections, or you know what I mean, whatever, however you'd word it. Pray to become more aware of and receptive to the blessings in your life. And the dream. Oh, this is funny. I chose this book when we're talking about dreams because its dream symbol is a gift. And I pulled the Holy Grail at the end of that as well, or near the end. Dreams of a gift are an affirmation. This is like, I feel like it's like Inspector Cluedo because it's reminding me of the like the Holy Grail in the. Why do I always forget the name of that film? But you know, the one that's all about that leads to the Mary Magdalene and they go into the place in France and go to the whatever. And when I went to the place for the solstice, I forgot the name of everything. Anyway, whatever. Us, do you know what I mean? The old people will remember what I mean. The new people will be like, I've no idea what she's on about, but whatever. I went to. That's why the hell can't I remember the place that's up the road? I went to the castle place, you know, at the solstice, and I soaked up the Mary Magdalene codes for us, for myself and for us, to bring in these unions. And that's what they're saying, and that's what I'm doing. That's why I'm sitting here. Yes, there we go, Rosslyn Chapel. And that's featured in that film that I can't remember the name of. What the fuck's the film called? But it's all about the rose line and everything, and it's Mary Magdalene. Oh god, it's all the connections. And actually, that card has a lily on it too, and it's the roses and the lily that are at the top of the chapel. Fucking hell, it's, you know what I mean? It's like Inspector Cluedo, right? Dreams of a gift are an affirmation that you're on the right track. Oh, and then of course, that says that when I just said that. Consider what the gift is and what it symbolises in your waking life. Giving the gift denotes a desire to have your gifts, aka talents, appreciated. Oh my God, and that is so what I said before I pulled these cards. If you, at the start of this life, if you're a recipient of the gift, the dream might be a litmus test for your current level of receptiveness in light of the blessings the universe has in store for you. I am present as I open my heart to graciously behold the blessings laying at my feet. And lilies remind me of my mum and gran because they both grew them in roses. Yes, oh, lovely. No, it's not called Angels and Demons. I don't think I've actually seen that before. What the fuck is it called? That's on the tip of my tongue. Someone will remember. I'll remember after. I keep dreaming of going out of the town and having thousands in my pocket. That must be a gift from the universe. Keep visualizing it, Nathan, and get into that energy and be gratitude. Oh, and I'll delete this comment. Oh, how amazing! Congratulations. Oh, it's all going on for everyone. That's exciting. But what is that again? So is that like... Like, is that where it's your thing and people come to it? I'm just using the words because you said you're going to delete. But is that where it's like you're having something that everyone comes to, or was it like you're featuring your stuff at a big thing? An event? Because I don't know what that means. I nearly bottled it, but I stayed and got some shite and amazing feedback. Well, that's messy action. So very proud of you. Amazing. But yeah, tell me what that means again, because I'm like, I don't know really what it means. Right, so stand up and be recognised. See how that fits? It was a collective and there was a all right, so it was what I was thinking, yes. It's like not a fair, but it's like, but it's brave, isn't it? Because it's like you have to stand there like with all your stuff. I thought you'd done something like that before. It's like, is it just like a bigger scale of what you've done? Because you went to like, I don't know if you call it a fair, but I remember you going to something where you took, yeah, you've went to things where you've had your stuff. But is that just like quite a big, that does sound like quite a big deal. Exciting. Right. Stand up and be recognised. Behold, you're the inspiration you've been looking for. I learned this, at least by my experiment, that if one advances confidently in the direction of his dreams and endeavours to live the life which he has imagined, he will be met with success unexpected in common hours. That really does feel like the twin flames, the divine masculines that are going from, and divine feminines, you know, depending on where you're at in your journey, but it's where you felt like something was a dream, but like a dream that is just a dream and, you know, that's, you can't have it. It's like, and it's what I just, and it ties in with what I just said to Nathan, because again, for the people that are new, everything that I say is part of the channeling. So even when I interact with people, it all ties in the synchronicity and everything. It is basically when I said, right, well, if you're imagining having all that in your pocket or whatever you said, just keep feeling it and being grateful. And, you know, like that is the power of the imagination. And again, remember, with me being a hypnotherapist as well, whenever I'm on here, I am, and I know I say this all the time, but what I mean is, I'm not just reading the cards in the sense of, like, I'm like, it's NLP and everything. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm always planting a seed of positivity and clearing the fucking seeds of doubt that people have put in people. But it's like, you know, whether I'm talking to you one to one or on here, I'm always saying you can do it, because that ain't no coincidence that Nathan's taken a leap of faith recently. I'm very delighted about that one, and that you came and shared it, because it's like, this is what we're in. We're in Sagittarius season, and that is about having fun and fiery energy, and you know what I mean. And it's like, it's just, there's just it's just, you know I'm not a fan of the light workers term, right? Because it's like absolute cringe. I prefer light warriors. But we are in a time where we do need to blind people, but not in a bad way, but blind people with the light. Do you know what I mean? It's like, whatever your gifts and talents are, you need to share it. And if you're feeling really compelled to, well, stand up and be recognised, stand up and be recognised. Do you know what I mean? You are a sovereign being. Like, don't cower away. And then that's like, it reminds me of, I'll post that in the community tab if I remember, but it reminds me of a meme I saw the other day where it's like, it's basically a match, and it's, and it shows you that it can light the other match. And that is what the divine feminine does for the divine masculine when they're in, when they're going through their dark night of soul, after they've, come out of whatever you would call whatever it is before, or whatever you know what I mean? It's like being completely asleep and, kind of like in ignorant bliss, really, a lot of the time, it seems like. But you know what I mean? When you go through that dark night of soul, and then you're like, oh, fuck, and you're in all that regret and pain and everything, the feminine's light can light that match that looks like it's, going to crumble and just, because it's out, it can light it again. And that's really what it's about. And also, not only the feminine to that masculine, a feminine has the energy to do that for a community. You know what I mean? In the dance of life, sometimes you move forward towards your purpose, and sometimes you move away. And when the stars align, you receive your reward. That's really beautiful, because oh my God, and now I know. See, and it's just like, yeah, sorry, I'm just laughing at one thing. I'll actually say what I'm laughing at, but I probably won't remember unless something reminds me. But it's like, it is like the vow, because, and remember I did just mention that, because that's what I always say I love about that is, so I've said this before, but I'm feeling the need to say it again. It's like, I've always saw that as like twin flames and unconditional love, because except the Leo, the Channing Tatum character, is the divine feminine, and the divine masculine is the, the wife that gets in the accident, because it's like when the divine masculine goes to sleep again and forgets your love, because they're like really, really in love in that film. Obviously, they meet and they get married and they're in love, and then she forgets who he is, which it's always a joke about, you know what I mean? Even if you did forget, just you'd be like, oh yeah, you're my husband, yeah. Who the fuck is this guy? But it's kind of like, you know, and he has to get her to remember, and he can't get her to remember, and it's a true story, and she actually never remembered. They have to start a new life together. So there's something in that as well, that it's like you're not getting back what you had, you're getting something new, but it'll be even better than what you had, whatever you had before. But what I was really getting from that is oh, give me it back again. It's the bit that I love at the end, you know, about that, like, you've just got to let the colliding particles land where they may and wait for the next collision, something like that. And what that means is that he tries to get her back, he tries to get her to remember, and she can't remember. So it's like when the feminine, oh, I said feminine, like when the feminine tries to get them. Well, actually, this is what I spoke about in the video earlier. Not all feminines do that, and that's why I feel I'm here to be a bit unique and different in that way. It's not that I've never moved towards mine, we'll just say it like that, but I've definitely not done it nowhere near like what it sounds like I've heard other people say that they've done before. But I chatted about that earlier in the one earlier, that it's like basically I feel then God will intervene because somebody has to do something somewhere. Because if you've got two people that are not doing anything, then nothing's going to happen until God is like, right, boom, something's happened. So what I'd said earlier is I feel like the collective that are going to resonate with that is I feel like God intervened at somewhere to make something happen, like in a film, some kind of problem or some kind of panic in the feminine happening, so that they do chase or you know, reach out to the masculine. But then it was about, like, you know, having the patience to realize that people aren't always where you're at, and then you just have to let go and go your own way. And then, well, it's like that whole let something go, and if it's yours it'll come back. And I've always said that about this journey. But anyway, you'll need to see, I've not even watched it back, but it was that kind of gist. But that's what I always see that film as, like, that is unconditional love, because he does try to get her to remember, and then he's just like, this is no good. Like, she's actually fucking chasing after her old boyfriend, and she's fallen back into the past. See how this is a channel and it's going to make sense to people. And so he lets her go, and he even gives her a divorce. I'm telling you the whole film, so if you've not seen it, it's still worth watching it. And that is love, you know, like not forcing somebody to see something that they can't see yet. You know, you can only show the way, you can light the way, and if they get it, they get it. If they don't, they don't, and just let them go as if they're not going to get it. And then ironically, they will get it because you've just not pressured somebody. But yeah, that's what they're basically. There's just something I feel they've out. There's somebody that maybe hasn't seen it, or it's really going to speak to somebody. There's loads in it. I think that'll deal with loads of different themes. There's different themes in that'll speak to different people, because it's about forgiveness, and it's about forgiveness about some things that other people wouldn't forgive, actually. And it's different people's tolerance levels in that as well. But they just keep telling me to talk about the vow, so I'm just trying to remember about that's it. It's more the ending bit, because when they then bump into each other again after going off in different ways, like she realizes that Jeremy's a dick. Jeremy's the ex-boyfriend that she thinks she's fallen in love with again. Jeremy is a dick. Jeremy's fucking no my cup of tea anyway. Do you know what I mean? Each to your own, but it's like Channing Tatum, Jeremy. They've probably done that on purpose so that it just really fucked you off when you're watching the film. But I'm like, anyway, but by the by. But each to their own. Maybe somebody does find the Jeremys of this world attractive. I'm not going to judge, but I'm more into the Channing Tatums. Do you know what I'm saying? But basically, yeah, at the end, you know what I mean? When they meet up again, and she's like, you know, thank you. And he's like, I didn't do anything. And she's like, you done everything. You accepted me for who I am and not who you wanted me to be. And that's the bit that I was just like, oh. Do you know what I mean? But anyway, basically, there's something in that that's really going to speak to someone. Did I finish reading this? Oh, the stars aligned. That's what made me go on all of that big thing. So Outward recognition of an inward quest can be a jubilant affair, and yet it can be its own challenge. If you've been focusing on the essence of the quest itself for its own sake, not the applause, ask yourself what you shall do with your ego during this time of recognition. There is nothing wrong with your ego getting a pat on the back because it has come through this journey too, as a passenger, not a driver. Recognition is a code for resonance. It says that what you stand for rings a bell in people's hearts and inspires them. And that's why they got me to keep saying all of that. I've no idea why I had to keep saying it loads, but it's going to really speak to someone. And as long as it speaks to someone, that's all that matters. It always does. I trust. The best part of this privilege is in being an inspiration for others to either join your quest or to reach deep within themselves and find their own raison d'être. I don't know how to say it. It's raison d'être. Can somebody Google it, please? Can somebody Google it right now? Or I'll Google it, but it'd be better. It's if somebody go, wait a minute, I'll do it. I'll do it because that's going to have something to do. Somebody was trying to get other people to do stuff for them, or they were dependent on other people. And then someone's just like, fuck it, I can do it myself. But not in a kind of hyper independent, it's like, I need to face this fear myself. The most important reason or purpose for someone or someone's existence. All right, well, it's just that. Yes, reason for being, yeah, amazing. Dreams of an award, or thank you for that as well. So dreams of an award or reward speak of your feelings of self-worth. Congratulations. This feels like a really big message. Congratulations. This milestone is celebrating the great strides you've made. Take a deep breath and acknowledge this breakthrough. Relish in your value and allow it to nurture you into an even fuller reason for recognition next time around. I now get why they got me going about the vow, because actually if the Paige, that's her name, if she is the Rachel McAdams, I was trying to remember the actress's name. If she's a divine masculine in this example, she has to really swallow her pride and ego and be very humble to come back to him, because you know what I mean? He tried everything he could to get her to remember. See how it is like awakening. And then he just had to, he didn't give up. Well, he did give up, but he had to let it go. Like, he had to let her go. And he had to let her find her own way. And also, remember, he could have thrown a spanner in the works, because he could have said what he knew about the family secret, and he didn't, because he didn't want to, because it would have been manipulative, but it was just like, he just trusted that it's like, it was all part of what was meant to happen. But it's the fact that if she's the divine master, it's like it takes courage to come back and see if there's something that can begin again, because that's what's crazy about that, because it is a true story. Like, imagine being totally madly well, actually, don't need to imagine if you're a twin flame, but imagine being totally madly in love with someone and then they just wake up and they forgot. That is what the twin flame journey is kind of like, depending on what happened with your, maybe love's a bit short, but anyway, you know what I mean? Like, it depends what. Because you might not have realised it was love whenever you were connecting with this person, but I suppose that would be the modern of it, would be like the ghosting, you know what I mean? So it's like you really like spending time with this person, however casual or serious it was, depending on what different people's situations were. And then it's just, yeah, you're just nothing. Now you're just somebody that I used to know. And I pretend I don't. Oh God, I forgot it was a true story. Yeah, but do you know what? I don't really want to share the rest of the true story, because it'll just put a dampener in people's minds. You maybe know, but it's quite funny. I've seen it in the comments. So it's like, yeah. So, yeah, he then went on to cheat on her. Forget that bit, guys. Forget I said it. Imagine going through all that and he's full, fuck this. He must have been exhausted after trying to get her to remember. Oh, and becoming a better person. Right, I'm going to go. Nathan, I've subscribed and I'll probably catch it tomorrow. Claire, thanks for my card. Love you. You're very welcome. Right. I'm going to go now too. Time to go. Time to go. See, it's time for the people at Resident. It's time to go. Someone's like, it's time to go. I hid who I really am from you, but we already saw them saying that they're going to show them the real you. Oh God, that's a bit much. There's too many cards, but I'm grateful for the spiritual lesson. We both know I'm not the one for you. That's when two people have had to go their own way, but they still, I love you unconditionally, and I'm afraid to contact you. It does make sense why they just made me talk about the vow like that. Someone's afraid to come forward because in that film, she is a total dick to him, and she's the divine masculine. But then she finds the courage. Right. Oh, I don't know what to end it with. Let's do some Venus and Scorpio ones. These ones are more about the picture. Right, so what do we need to end this on? And please like, comment, subscribe. Come on, we're not too far away from 777, but we're still quite far away. I've jumped up 40 people. I've jumped up 60 people before in a day. So why can't today be the day? Oh, it's that one. RAF 29. So there's something significant about. Oh, that came up in the video earlier. There was either something significant that happened on the 29th of November, and I keep trying to remember if that was the actual. I need to check that now because that came up earlier. That's got to be important to someone because I said that earlier. And there, you know what I mean? My guides are making me say that. 29th of November. What's that? The full moon? It was. Oh no, wait a minute. No, it wasn't the full moon. Why can't I remember that? My memory is so bad. Anyway, fuck knows. But the 29th, whatever it was significant. I feel it was the 29th of November was significant for someone watching this for some reason because it's come up twice today. But also it could be something about the 29th of December. But this card, look, there's a person in the middle keeping these two apart. So that's the Jeremy of this world, but that's an older woman. But I mean, it's just whoever's a karmic energy in people's dynamic, but that woman or a karmic energy is keeping two people apart. It's very Romeo and Juliet. I did say that in the one earlier. It's like forbidden love. Yeah. This is so Venus and Scorpio because now we've got Pluto. Jealousy. It's the one with the shadow of the people, and the girl is crying, eating ice cream, probably cursing them. But so it's like so basically, yeah. It is, I'm telling you, it's like this love feels like it's forbidden to whoever I'm speaking to here. The masculines that that's going to speak to. But the thing is it's not, like that's just what well actually astrology can explain it. Again, it's like some people's different astrology placements make them feel like that sacrifice. Yeah, actually Venus and Scorpio in particular feel like they have to sacrifice something, and they feel like drawn to drawn to forbidden love actually, but it's also that feeling like you can't have something when you actually can. Bliss, yeah, that's why that's come out. It's like an illusion calling back. Oh, that's dark though, that card. That's like somebody doing spell work. That's like a karmic energy is like holding somebody back because she's holding like two wee voodoo dolls or something. And somebody's speeding off on a motorbike. So this is somebody trying to get away from somebody and they're calling them back. So this could even like that's really again. I went into the dark side of the Scorpio a bit today, but it makes sense, when this shit's going on, it's like that somebody's been lured back to a past relationship, but it's through like means that are not of integrity. Like it's like somebody's like, I don't know. They literally either have manipulated a situation to make it happen, or they've been doing some real fucked up like black magic, and I don't know. I just don't want to dig into that because it's put a dampener on things. But there it is again. But Spirit's like, no, that's true. Somebody used some dirty underhand tactics to get somebody back, or they're currently doing it when they want to move on. And it's Virgo symbol and it's a Virgo moon. Look, moving on. So I don't know who that's going to speak to, but that feels like for the masculines a bit of a warning that it's like if you're trying to move on from somebody, they're pulling you back. When it's, yeah, they're pulling you back when it's like you're being guided to go to this power, and it's the North Node symbol, your destiny. So it's like, yeah, it's like, look, somebody's being called to their destiny, but they're being pulled back from the past. Wow. And now you see, again, because people might not get that, but that's part of my mediumship. That's why they got me to talk about the vow. That is like the vow, but change all the genders. She forgets, right? Because she's in a car crash and she forgets that she's married to Channing Tatum. I know, don't even, I mean, as if, but, and what she remembers is she remembers the past. So she feels like she's in love with the ex, who's Jeremy. And that's what the Channing Tatum has to accept. He has to be like, fucking hell, she doesn't even fucking know who I am, let alone remember she's married or in love with me. So he has to give it up. That just reminded me of that song, Got to Give It Up. I used to go out to parties. I like the song, but I can't really sing it. But that's, someone needs to listen to that. It would make sense. That would actually really make sense to someone right now. Because it's just quite a feel good song. Yeah. Basically, somebody's being led to their destiny, but there is karmics pulling them back. But it's like, look, this person's soul, this is a fidelity card, but that's also one where I'm like, the guy's like, see you later, darling, I'll be back after my karmic lessons. But it's like this guy knows that it's like he's been pulled back to where he always intended to go to. Oh, that's romantic, but that's the way it came through. But and now I feel like what time is it? Yeah, I'll get off now because I've been on for ages. Well, I've not been on here for ages, but I've been filming. What have we got from this? I've been hurt more times than I can count, and that's going to have something to do with what I was just saying. It's like I feel the karmic energies that are all the people that are in this situation that are pulling this masculine back. It's like toxic, and there's been a lot of pain and hurt, and it's addictive, you know, because it's like it's that kind of. Well, remember I said trying to get away from relationships like that is like trying to come off heroin, because it's it becomes addictive, even though it's fucking toxic. Do you know what I mean? It's like, so it does take courage and strength for people to, when they actually get out of that shit. But you can't stay stuck either, people, because again, I can help people out of that stuff. Or get yourself some sage. But again, it's like I've literally have helped people away from very abusive, toxic situations. So dangerous situations. I'm terrified of being vulnerable with you in case I get hurt. I'm sorry, but I feel with me just saying that makes sense for if I feel some people, feminine or like female or male, divine masculine runner energies have been involved in very toxic situations where someone would use things that they've shared, personal things against them and all that. But we're about to reunite. So yeah, it's just that card has just been coming up all week. But I've been through hell and back. So I think they're telling me to leave it there. It's like this collective of divine masculines have been through hell and back with whatever they've went through in their past, whether the past was ages ago or more recent, or they're escaping a past now, I feel like, for some. So like the present is soon to become the past. That's the feeling I'm getting. And so it's just keep that in mind if you're a feminine, that these masculines have went through hell and back. And I've just seen jealousy when I'm shuffling these obstacles. Yeah. Karma, soul contract, things to learn, need more healing, complications, divine timing, more awakening needed. I've just seen jealousy again and holding on. But again, it's just that they just keep giving the same message today, that it's like somebody's still got a lot of stuff that's going on, but they don't want to lose you. This is very, like I said, this is very Romeo, Juliet, or Venus and Scorpio. So all the messages are going to be like this. Yeah, crossroads. And it's just like, you know, about holding on, telepathy and jealousy. It's a holy shit here going on. It's like sudden change, shocking transformation, endings, wake up call, end of an era, blessing in the skies, chance meeting, more than coincidence, number pattern, signs, fated destiny, soul contract. Yeah, I do feel it's the same message that keeps coming through again, again, again. It's just like all this is going to happen all of a sudden. There's still shitty stuff going on in some masculines' lives, but they're being guided to reunite with their feminine, or at least make contact. And so do with that what you will, but the same message is coming through. Yeah, suspense and waiting. And you'll just have to let go and let God and wait and see if that's you, that the spirit moves you to do something, or if it's somebody coming towards you. They're feeling out in the cold. People could be having issues with money. Yeah, look, someone's trapped with the devil, bondage, but it's also got freedom on it. Could be battling themselves, but I mean, this has got, I'm picking up on people. Caring for yourself, that's the Eight of Swords, stuck in the head. And then there's another reunion card though, celebrations. So it's, and that's kind of what I was getting when I channeled that song, like, you know, got to give it up, because it is like, do, 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 you know what I mean? It's like it's like a happy song, but I feel it's like that can even be like someone's stuck in their head, but now they're getting out. Oh yeah, I'm laughing at me dancing on the thing in the delay. Like someone's getting stuck out their head and they're getting ready to party, but I don't mean like getting ready to party. Well, some divine masculines that are more awakened and needed, that will be what they're doing. But it's like this collective are like getting ready to celebrate with their feminine, and yeah, after going through hell. And yeah, there's been a lot again, the Eight of Pentacles just keeps coming up. Someone's put a lot of hard work into their healing, and hard work into their karmic lessons. It's just all been very difficult, and they've had to make a sacrifice, and it's been very stressful, sleepless nights, worry. But again, that's why I feel these masculines are coming in, because they're worried. Yeah, look, Ten of Swords, betrayal. They're worried about the painful past between you two, if this is for you, or whatever the secrets are of betrayals, and just it's something like that. Or yeah, look, taking action, fast action. Yeah. So this is this is, I think it's the same cards but from a different deck. It's like purposeful, like someone's going to be taking purposeful action. The inspired warrior is going to move fast towards a connection, and it's for all of these reasons. But just be aware if any of this is resonating with you, there's a lot of shit going on. Yeah, shark, survival, power. Snake, desire, attraction. This is all very Scorpio stuff. But somebody's moving away from sharks, and snakes could be another interpretation of that. Yeah, look, the divine masculine, husband, marriage, groom. But oh God, somebody could also be married and leaving a marriage, you know what I mean? Because there's that, but that's always my divine masculine cards. But they're just saying it's about that guy. Like, look, justice and document scales. So somebody's having some kind of karmic justice or legal justice, and they're stepping in their strength. There's a line again, and it's going to be a success. But they have been a warrior, and they're looking for stability and security now. And that's why there's going to be an unfolding surprise coming your way. So again, it'll make sense to who it's meant to make sense to, or it'll make sense after it happens. See you later. I'm away to rest.